Hello, what's up dudettes and dudes? It's your man Evan B, broadcasting live from the Butt Cave. And tonight I'm going to bring you another episode in my NERF Thrifting series. We're running a day late here, guys, but hopefully you've stuck around to enjoy this week's amazing NERF haul. I guess I'm going to just go ahead and start at the beginning because it's a very good place to start. Right off the top of the pile, I have a broken Retaliator. It has the same goofy jamming issue that so many Retaliators have. I got this one at the Goodwill outlet, so I paid for it by weight. And frankly, if you know what you're doing, this jammed problem is not terribly difficult to fix. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but not really awful. I have a fully functional Busby Cougar, a green flavored one, which I don't think I had before. I'm a fan of these blasters. I think they're kind of funny. Clearly, the shoulder stock is not meant for a fellow my size, but worst case scenario, it's a decent spring. I have a blue flavored Maverick N-Strike style. This one belonged to Ryan Blankenship, I guess, which atypical of children's Nerf toys. This one does not have a Sharpie marker name on it. It literally has somebody printed off a label. I suspect Ryan's parents are engineers, but maybe that's me being a little bigoted. Yellow N-Strike Night Finder. I found a blue flavored reactor, empty reactor. I found a blue flavored reactor that's full of balls, so I can pop my balls all over the living room. I found a Messenger. It's a Rebel blaster that operates very similar to like the Fire Strike or the Night Finder. It's got 3-dart Smart AR, and these function really well, especially modified. I found this Buzz Lightyear blaster. It's clearly some sort of ball blaster, although it does not fit the Nerf size balls. Too big. And I tried the Hog Wild balls in them, and I tried the Rival rounds in them. Both are too small. So this fired some kind of other ammunition that I don't have any of. I suspect probably the same as like the Zerg blaster. It does, however, have like a super beefy spring. And that's why I went ahead and bought it. Old Bob mentioned that these Buzz Lightyear blasters, and I guess the Toy Story blasters, are really pretty decent. So when I found that one, I was stoked. I didn't have one. I found this Busby Rapid Fire Tech. I guess what I would say I really like about this blaster, I didn't have one, is it has the lever action, very similar to a like a Sentinel. And if you look, in fact, the priming lever, now mind you, this one is modified and then plasti dipped, but basically the same priming lever, a little longer, but very similar. So one could almost say that this is the predecessor to the Sentinel. I found it and an extra clip for it. It didn't come with any of the shotgun shells, the Busby shells that this requires to work, but I have a ton of them, so not a big deal. All right, what else we got here? We got an AS-20. And aside from the pump sounding super squeaky and weird, totally fires. So that is awesome. I got that one for $1.99. I got that rapid fire tech for 99 cents too. Which is funny because me and TJ were just talking about those. He showed me a Craigslist ad in his area that had them, and I was like, "Ooh, that rapid tech fire though." And he was gonna send me one, and then I found one literally the next day. So he got to keep his, and I don't know. I got mine. It looks like this is the barrel attachment to that broken retaliator. We got a Vulcan tripod. We got a Codebreaker crossbow. I didn't have one of these, and I have been yet to being able to figure out the code for it. I'm sure a quick Google search would make that easy, but I've flipped through it a bunch of ways and tried to fire it to no avail. So probably should just go ahead and unprime it. It seems like a fairly sweet blaster if I can get it to work. It's missing some kind of attachment piece back here, but I didn't have one of these crossbows, so I think I got this one it was at weight, so 79 cents a pound on that one. I got a blazing bow. Love those blazing bows. Another automatic Tommy 20. I'll get into that later. I've been thinking about doing some integration with some Busby blasters. I found a whole mess of NERF eyewear, ranging in price from 69 cents to 99 cents. But here's 4 pairs of those. So always good. Protect your peepers while you're nerfing hard, or hardly nerfing. I found a red flavored Night Strike, the Dart Tag Edition for 69 cents. Ugh. See, it says Dart Tag. I didn't have a red one of these, so that's pretty cool. The Night Finder collection grows daily. What else do we get in here? 35 round drum. Couple of yellow flavored 6 clips. Clip zines, magazines, magazine clips. I found a blue Raider stock and a red Super Stoker Raider stock. Super stoked to have another one of these. The only other one I had, TJ sent me. So this is a second red one, which now I don't feel so bad about maybe painting one. I don't know. I guess maybe I probably should paint. I've got a million of these, so. But yeah, they're pretty much identical, except they're pretty much identical. The Super Stoker one's a little beefier around now, but the operation is basically the same. Front gun for a Longshot. Broken front gun for a Longshot. Well, not broken, but missing the handle, and it doesn't catch, so I guess that's broken. Here is some kind of crazy reactor. That's my constipated face. I can't get that ball to come out. Anyway, operates the same way as a reactor. I probably should pop a couple more balls in it to see if I can get it to work. But yeah, I got that at weight. Here is a Zombie Strike Ricochet. I don't have any discs in it, so it won't prime, but it does work. I put a disc in it in the store. Also, along that same lines, I got another one of these rip shots. So these are kind of the last venture into the Vortex blasters by NERF that came out in the Zombie Strike line. I got them by weight. That's the only reason I bought them, because if I had to pay more than the 79 cents a pound for these, I would not have picked any more up. But they're all right. They're kind of fun to play with. I've got a new respect for Vortex blasters. Got a Sidewinder. fully functional. This blaster's terrible, but again, when you pay for it by weight, it's another blaster to put in another kid's hand. I got a chain blazer, sans chain. I got this just because, like, I buy vintage Nerf blasters, whether they're broken or not, and this one looks so cool. I don't know what the chain situation is. I probably should have done some more research to see if that's even something that that's worthy to, like, try to acquire. But I've got some other old school Nerf blasters that have chains that I can probably pillage for. At the very least, I just like the profile of it, so when I hang it on the wall of vintage Nerf stuff, it'll have its place. Another AS-20. This is the all yellow flavor. The other one was the all red one. This one does not work, so chances are it never will. But let's see. Yeah, this one I bought by weight, so I get them. I like vintage Nerf blasters, working or not. Speaking of, here was a $1.99 Nerf Super Max 1500 that is not getting a pump, so I'm not sure exactly what's wrong with this one either, but I paid 99 cents for it, so I can't help myself when it comes to this vintage stuff. A working Jaguar. A blue flavored dart tag Night Finder. Why did I lose that one? Another Longshot front gun. Can you believe it that there was a time where I could find all these Longshots and could not find the front guns for the life of me? But there is one. Tech 6 that does have its prime. Spring Gunner 6. Recon barrel. Recon barrel, Recon stock. I said that's 2 Recon barrels. Yellow Maverick, which was priced exactly as much as I'm willing to pay for one, but it was early in the week when I really hadn't found anything, and so I wanted to have something to show you guys. So that's where that Maverick came from. Here's another weight blue Maverick. I've got a ton of these blue ones now. It was for the longest time all I was finding was the yellow ones, and now it seems like I find the Sonic ones or the blue ones just as much as I find the yellow ones. So that's pretty cool. I got another Ironman mag strike. This one did not have its clip, but there's a big hair in it too. But that's all right because I have some extra clips for these. So the fact that it holds air meant that it was coming home with me. Plus it's the Ironman one, which is sweet. Found another one of these Busby flintlock pistols, so I have 2 of those. I think I want to make like a pirate holster so I can wear my pair of pistols, because these are sweet. Somebody I saw recently did a modified version of this, and while I can't imagine it performs super well, like the fact that it looks so cool, these might be cool like hold out pistols to have, you know, wedged in the front of your pants as a pair of them, and you know, you'll never take me alive, zombies. I found a long strike front barrel. I found another yellow end strike Maverick. I found an ultimate rapid blast. This is the C to the A and B of the you know, ultimate Busby's answer to the Unity 3-in-1. I've got a bunch of these in various repairs. I think this will make it so I can put together a third full one of these sets. One of the little green dart tag pistols with the female end of the in-strike rail attachment, so that's pretty sweet. I always like finding these because I don't know, I think that they look cool, and I remember when I first found one, and I guess this will segue well into, I found another Stampede for $1.99 Both of, well, I want to show that first. That's how that blaster attaches to others. But the same day, at the same thrift store, I found 2 Stampedes. So they were $1.99 each, and I like the Stampede a lot. I only had one, so now I've tripled my Stampede collection, and I don't know. I think one of these is going to be used for an integration. I don't know. I haven't really decided exactly what's going to happen. They both work. The batteries in them are pretty much fried, but both of them initially, when I popped clips in them, cycled over. So, hey man, working Stampedes. These blasters are so heavy. Speaking of pairs, I found not one, but 2 of these Super Soaker Hydro Cannons. You guys know that I usually do not buy Super Soaker stuff, but I did know because of a post that I think Bob made that these were relatively easy to convert into Nerf blasters. And sure enough, I posted a picture of this in Evan B. Nerf, the Facebook group, and right away videos were posted about how to convert these hydro cannons into just absolute foam flinging monsters. Like 3 easy steps, and you can turn it into a 600 feet per second singled beast of a blaster. So that being said, that's what these are going to be turned into. I have no use for Super Soakers, but I'm probably going to put some like bike pumps or something in them and turn them into NIC style, blaster cannons. So yeah, super sweet find. They go for like an absurd amount on eBay, even though like that means nothing to me because I don't sell them, but yeah, it is what it is. Longshot totally functions. So that's what makes sense now that I have all these Longshot accessories. Here's another Longshot that's missing its priming handle, but I don't know. I bought it by weight, so I don't know. I couldn't pass up on it. I love these shells, so if I ever decide to do something crazy with them, I've got so many Longshots. Interestingly enough, I only have blue Longshots, though. I don't have any Zombie Strike ones or yellow ones. One of these days, I'll come across them. Here is another blue reactor. So that was 3 blue ones in the same week, which is interesting. I didn't find any of those weird, like, tealy green ones. Don't know why. A Vulcan. And another Vulcan. So many Vulcans. This one's missing its nose hole. But that doesn't matter, it'll still fire darts. At this point, a lot of these Vulcans I just grab for parts to bust down into working Vulcans. I have, I don't know, 10 or 15 Vulcans total, but I probably only have like, I don't know, 8 that I have all the pieces for that are all put together and all working. So, pretty sweet. I saw a, I think it was a Craigslist ad for somebody trying to sell a Vulcan for $350 or something this week, and it was just like, no. Here is, well, you can put it together with some of these other parts, and I think there's a light in here even. So what's that? That is another 100% complete recon, which makes like recon number 57, 58. 25 round drum. Here is an interesting one. I found this Air Zone mortar launcher, which I saw one day at Valley Thrift Store, and it had a price tag on it of $4.99, and it did not have any of the parts in it to make it work. And then I went back later in the week, and separately they had this inside part for this blaster for 9 cents. And so when you combine these together. This is supposed to fire foam rockets, though I have not figured out exactly how to make it work yet. I don't know if it even does. But if anything, I think it looks pretty cool. So, you know, one more thing to kind of set up in the Nerf cave. If you guys know anything about this, post below, because I really know nothing about it. I just thought it looked really, really sweet. And I wonder if maybe I can make it shoot like tennis balls or something anyway. Alright, and then in here at the bottom of the barrel, I've got some accessorize. There's a Vulcan chain, an ammo box lid, another Maverick, a triad, and one of the streamline firing TTPs, the tech target pistol, whatever. It doesn't really have a name, but everybody calls it the tech target pistol. So this is one of the ones that all fire elite darts or whatever. And last but not least, a couple 6 clips. One all clear orange one and one all solid orange one. So kind of show. A lot of the TTPs, they made 2 different kinds. There's the ones that fire the old school mega darts, and there's the ones that fire like the newer model darts. So both are nice, but I tend to like these because right out of the package, or right out of the thrift store bin, they work. So, and one more pair of Nerf eyewear. And that, kids and kidettes, is the ball game. So, wow, we did this one in under a half hour, 22 minutes. Again, sorry for this one being late. I really appreciate you guys being patient with me and sticking with me. I had some family obligations to take care of yesterday, and by the time I got home, I was whooped and just went straight to bed. So my normal Friday night, instead of being up until 3 in the morning playing thrifting, was go to bed by 10 o'clock at night. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into another episode in my thrifting series. I'll have some more. I've got 2 more Hammer Prime blasters to do. So the week of the hammers is not quite over, and I've got an unboxing from Mr. Clowny Nerf that I thought about tacking onto this video, but I'm going to go ahead and do a video of all of its own. So those things are coming, plus several other unboxings and reviews this week. So stick with me, guys. Thanks so much for coming by. This is Evan B saying peace and hair grease. Much love. Visit us over at facebook.com/groups/EvanBNerf and join in the fun and the conversation over there. And be super, super nice to one another. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Much love, and don't get any on you. Evan B. Nerf for president.